Hello, my name is Madison Walsh, and I am a junior at Sussex Technical High School, or online school, I guess now. In this speech, I will be telling you a little bit about myself and my life, and I hope that you will get to know me just a little bit better. One thing that is super important to me in my life is my family. I'm super close and open with my family. I have a huge, extended, larger family. I actually have a picture of my family. This picture was taken about 7 years ago in Shenandoah Valley. This is me, my little brother Cooper, my mom Christina, and my dad Doug. Now, one interesting thing about my family is that my brother Cooper was born premature. He was born 9 weeks early, and he spent the first 2 months of his life in Christiana Hospital, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from where we live. And I remember being a young child, going and visiting them on weekends, weekdays, basically every chance that we got. And I would usually stay with either my dad or my grandparents, and we would stay in different hotels or the Ronald McDonald House, which for me as a young kid was pretty cool. Looking back now, I can see that it was more of a stressful situation than I remember it. But I actually have a picture of my little brother the day we got to bring him home from the hospital, which was a huge win for our entire family because we'd all struggled with the fact that he was there in the hospital for so long and we couldn't bring him home. And it was definitely a huge victory for us. It was also kind of an adjustment for me because the first 6 years of my life, I was an only child. I had spent my time just me and my parents. So it was a kind of a shift, a dramatic shift, especially with my brother being gone so long. So coming home, it was kind of hard, but as I matured and got older, I realized that it's just a part of life that we have to share and go through. Like I mentioned before, I go to Sussex Technical High School, which is a technical high school, which means that I get to research a career path that I am interested in. And the career path that I have chosen is early childhood education. I actually have a book from my class. It's called Working with Young Children. Now, in my class, we basically study the education and development of children from infancy to about preschool age. Now, one thing the class has really taught me is that I would not be super comfortable working with children that age. No, I have nor the patience or the willpower. It has taught me that if I do work with age group, I would like to work with older elementary school kids or maybe even middle school kids. And a career path that I am super passionate and cool to learn, ready to learn about is speech pathology and or school psychology. I think if I can help a child get over a speech impediment or a learning disability, that would be really empowering. A reason I chose education is that I basically grew up in education. My mom was a special ed teacher for a very long time, and she still is to this day. So I would get to go to school with her, and I would get to see the ins and outs of how school works, and I would get to see the behind the scenes. And that really started a spark in my mind and inspired me to further research a career in education. And that is all about me. Thank you for your time.